The Israelites did evil in the eyes of the Lord, and for 7 years he gave them into the hands of the Midianites. Because the power of Midian was so oppressive, the Israelites prepared shelters for themselves in mountain clefts, caves and strongholds. Whenever the Israelites planted their crops, the Midianites, Amalekites and other eastern peoples invaded the country. Midian so impoverished the Israelites that they cried out to the Lord for help. When the Israelites cried out to the Lord because of Midian, he sent them a prophet, who said,
"This is what the Lord, the God of Israel, says, I brought you up out of Egypt, out of the land of slavery. I rescued you from the hand of the Egyptians. And I delivered you from the hand of all your oppressors. I drove them out before you and gave you their land. I said to you, I am the Lord your God. Do not worship the gods of the Amorites, in whose land you live. But you have not listened to me."
The Midianites take everything while we have nothing to eat. I have to hide all the grain.
The angel of the Lord came and sat down under the oak in Ophrah that belonged to Joash the Abiezrite, where his son Gideon was threshing wheat in a winepress to keep it from the Midianites. And the angel of the Lord said to Gideon,
"The Lord is with you, mighty warrior."
Pardon me, my lord, but if the Lord is with us, why has all this happened to us? Where are all his wonders that our ancestors told us about when they said, "Did not the Lord bring us up out of Egypt?" But now the Lord has abandoned us and given us into the hand of Midian.
Go with the strength you have and save Israel out of Midian's hand. Am I not sending you?
Pardon me, my lord, but how can I save Israel? My clan is the weakest in Manasseh, and I am the least in my family.
I will be with you, and you will strike down all the Midianites, leaving none alive.
If now I have found favor in your eyes, give me a sign that it is really you talking to me. Please do not go away until I come back and bring my offering and set it before you.
I will wait until you return. Take the meat and the unleavened bread, place them on this rock, and pour out the broth.
Okay. Where did he go? Alas, sovereign Lord, I have seen the angel of the Lord face to face.
Peace. Do not be afraid. You are not going to die.
So Gideon built an altar to the Lord there and called it "The Lord is Peace." To this day it stands in Ophrah of the Abiezrites. That same night the Lord said to Gideon,
Take the second bull from your father's herd, the one 7 years old. Tear down your father's altar to Baal and cut down the Asherah pole beside it. Then build a proper kind of altar to the Lord your God on the top of this height, using the wood of the Asherah pole that you cut down. Offer the second bull as a burnt offering.
So Gideon took 10 of his servants and did as the Lord told him. But because he was afraid of his family and the townspeople, he did it at night rather than in the daytime. In the morning when the people of the town got up, there was Baal's altar, demolished, with the Asherah pole beside it cut down and the second bull sacrificed on the newly built altar. They asked each other, Who did this? When they carefully investigated, they were told, Gideon, son of Joash, did it.
Joash, bring out your son. He must die, because he has broken down Baal's altar and cut down the Asherah pole beside it.
Are you going to plead Baal's cause? Are you trying to save him? Whoever fights for him shall be put to death by morning. If Baal really is a god, he can defend himself when someone breaks down his altar.
So because Gideon broke down Baal's altar, they gave him the name Jerubbaal that day, saying, Let Baal contend with him.
If you will save Israel by my hand as you have promised, look, I will place a wool fleece on the threshing floor. If there is dew only on the fleece and all the ground is dry, then I will know that you will save Israel by my hand, as you said.
The next day.
Okay, let's see this fleece. Wow, it's wet with dew, and the ground is dry. I'm still not sure, Lord. Do not be angry with me. Let me make just one more request. Allow me one more test with the fleece, but this time make the fleece dry and let the ground be covered with dew.
The next day.
Okay, let's see this fleece. Wow, it's dry, and the ground is wet with dew. Lord, now I know that you will save Israel by my hand.
The Lord said to Gideon,
Gideon, you have too many men. I cannot deliver Midian into their hands, or Israel would boast against me. My own strength has saved me. Now announce to the army, anyone who trembles with fear may turn back and leave.
I will tell the people. Soldiers, the Lord has told me you have too many men.
Gideon, have you gone mad?
The Lord has told me to tell you whosoever trembles with fear you may leave now. How many people left?
22,000, so we have 10,000 men left.
There are still too many men. Take them down to the water, and I will thin them out for you there. If I say, this one shall go with you, he shall go. But if I say, this one shall not go with you, he shall not go.
Go to the lake and drink water. We are going to form two groups. One group are the people who just don't get their heads in the water and drink. And the other group are the people who take their hand and drink the water.
With the 300 men that lapped I will save you and give the Midianites into your hands. Let all the others go home. Get up, go down against the camp, because I am going to give it into your hands. If you are afraid to attack, go down to the camp with your servant Purah and listen to what they are saying. Afterward, you will be encouraged to attack the camp.
Purah, wake up, we're gonna go to the Midian camp. A soldier's talking to another soldier.
I had a dream. A round loaf of barley bread came tumbling into the Midianite camp. It struck the tent with such force that the tent overturned and collapsed.
This can be nothing other than the sword of Gideon, son of Joash, the Israelite. God has given the Midianites and the whole camp into his hands.
I thank you, Lord. Now we are ready.
Surround the Midianite camp, bring a trumpet, and jars and a torch.
Man, this is it. The Lord has delivered our enemy into our hands. Are we going to trust him?
Yes, sir.
The sword of the Lord and Gideon! The sword of the Lord!
Gideon, you should be our king.
I should not be your king. You only have one king, and that is God.
And it is how God used Gideon to make something great happen.